Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and we have the details in the 2023 GMC Canyon. Well, mostly AT4X, and the special edition one as well. In this video, I have 7 pages of details, plus I have specs and things. I have things to tell you about you may not find other channels as well. I'm going to lead off the end with the pricing. It gives the pricing for this thing, and it'd be interesting. I don't know. But let's start with this. So basically, the GMC Canyon AT4X is taking the AT4 stuff from the Sierra brand, putting in the Canyon. And just like the Colorado, they are saying, nah, we don't want to work truck guys. Nah, no longer beds. Nah, it's only crew cab, short bed. And it is all about off-roading. So let's hit the play here. And sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties. So this is the best I'm going to do for this video. I may be able to blow this up a little bit. Yeah, do a little bigger screen there. And then come here, and yeah, so there we go. So it's good. Well, it's gonna work. So I have other details on here. So we have a couple things. It's got available underbody cameras, basically the same from the Colorado and the same from GMC Hummer. Available heads-up display, full digital driver information center, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and available Google built-in, which is what they're using in Sierra and Silverado. As you can see, the new interior. This is like the best photos I got, the best images I got. This is literally what they sent me. It's the first time ever going to do an AT4X sub-brand in the Canyon. You're going to have a new exterior design. You'll have different drive modes that you found like in the Colorado. Each Canyon, each version of the Canyon, they said, is going to be a little bit taller and wider than the prior generation for better off-road capability. Now, as you see the inside, we have different drive modes. This is the AT4X. Yeah, it has a 3-inch factory lift, I believe is what they said. 33-inch terrain tires, multi-terrain tires, Multimatic DSSV shocks. We have the front rear e-lockers, underbody skid plates, and the AT4X exclusive Baja drive mode in that. The lift enables 10.7 inches of ground clearance standard and a 36.9 degree approach angle. They have the high output engine. Again, the same idea from the Colorado. You have the 2.7 liter high output engine. What's interesting is there's going to be 4 trims. There's going to be elevation, AT4, Denali, AT4X, but they really only talking AT4X. Everything you see is AT4X. AT4X also has available in the Edition 1 package. If you have the front and rear facing underbody cameras with the wash function, off-road front bumper with the safari bar. You have the front 30-inch off-road grill light bar, a winch by Come Up, never heard of those guys, 17-inch beadlock capable wheels, reconfigurable bed rail system, performance front skid plates, and unique Edition 1 tailgate badge. They really want you to buy that. So the 2023 Canyon comes standard with an off-road suspension package. It features an ultra-wide track. There's a 2-inch factory lift for elevation, AT4 and Denali trims. Standard 3-inch lift for the AT4X. All the trims. So crew cab, short bed, they're all factory lifted. They're all wider track, and they all have the same cab configuration, like I said, crew cab and bed length. Off-road angle is better. You have the off-road utilized off-road performance pages, the different drive modes we talked about, most advanced Canyon ever. You have 10 different camera views. They've had that in the past as well in the Sierra. So let's talk about some best in class. Best in class 11-inch diagonal fully digital instrument cluster on the Denali and AT4X trims. It's 8 inches on the Elevation and AT4 trims. Class exclusive 6.3-inch heads-up display. You have navigation, safety alerts, speed, audio, and more on that as well. And so you can see the camera angles talking about this as well. We said Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless, and there's a Bose 7-speaker audio system on AT4X and Denali trims. Optional AT4, okay? There's a host of safety features. There's standard Canyon Pro safety package, automatic emergency braking, front pedestrian braking, bicyclist detection, and telebeam, automatic high beams, following distance indicator, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, forward collision alert. So you can see all the screens and the thing. Available, we have rear cross traffic alert, blind spot zone steering assist. Available technology, rear pedestrian alert, adaptive cruise control, HD surround vision. There is the storage bin. I was trying to show you in the Colorado, and they did a poor job putting it in on. That's waterproof. It's 4 feet wide and like 33 inches deep. It's not 33, but 5-6 inches deep. Not very deep. So yeah, Multimatic screen. There you have different configurations as far as you are skid plates and things like that. So that is the footage I have on that truck. Let's go ahead and look at the interior. There's more interior. Let's look at the interior. So you have the double stitching there. Interesting. We have white. Why do we do white in off-road trucks? It drives me nuts. AT4X badging there. The same steering wheel. I wish they would improve that steering wheel a little bit. The rest of the truck looks pretty badass. I give them that. They have the shifter to the right. We have drive modes to the left. We talked about that before in a live stream. A little bit interesting take there. The screen works really well. I'm using that right now in a Chevy Silverado, and I have a GMC Sierra a couple weeks ago. So that interior layout is so much better. It looks so much better, and it functions so much better. Big fan of that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Oh, it's ceramic white and obsidian rush is the interior boasts the segment trim exclusive. And then the Denali trim is outfitted with laser edged wood decor and laser appointments. So I want to show one or two more things on the screen. This is the edition 1 package. This is what you're looking at for off-road stuff. So we have, going to go around the horn. We have the front red recovery hooks, because red recovery hooks looks better and they perform better. Multimatic DSSV shocks with performance front skid plate. Trust me, red toe hooks perform better. Rocker production, 17-inch beadlock capable wheels, 33-inch multi-terrain tires, the 3-inch factory lift and widened chassis with 10.7-inch ground clearance, and the underbody cameras. And those have a wash function as well, so they clean them off. One thing I want to point out was we're looking at the capabilities, and I thought it'd be interesting to put up the max payload and the max trailering, and see that we're at 7,700 pounds, elevation AT4 in Denali, AT4X, not much towing, and payload is pretty low on that AT4X Expedition 1, 1,000 pounds of payload. that's yeah, you're not gonna be hauling much besides you and your buddies. There was a question though that came up in our last video about interior legroom for the rear seat passenger, and no. The wheelbase has been extended on the Colorado and the Canyon. The tires are now moved up to the front. The air dam on the Canyon is actually taken off completely. It's no longer there. However, when you look at the 2023 Colorado versus 2022, even though we extend the wheelbase, we did not make it actually that much longer for more seat room. So if we're looking at the differences here, the leg room in the rear is an inch different. And leg room in the front actually got smaller. So, or excuse me, I'm looking at this backwards. The 2023 Colorado is actually less legroom than the 2022 Colorado. So you have less legroom in this truck than you do in the rear than you do prior generation. So, I mean, they made the crew cab basically a little bit smaller, is what I'm reading from this. And it's kind of surprising. I don't know why they dropped an inch. People are already complaining about legroom anyways. But yeah, we ran that story. So the Canyon is going to be about the same because of the same dimensions. So there's no problem. There's no differences there. And then that sheet you don't even know about. So let's get down to the pricing, which I saved this for last because, wow, it's interesting. And frankly, folks, that's all the details I have. I mean, all the 7 pages. You go on GMC Media News right now today, read the same information I have. They talk a little more. They kind of talk more about the cockpit feel, all the screens, the lockers, the off-road performance displays. But that's all they're putting out information on this vehicle. And the 2.7 standard across all trims, the high torque, off-road optimized 2.7 engine, best-in-class gas engine, 430 foot-pounds of torque. So that's GM estimated. So remember in the Colorado, we had 3 different versions of that. No, Canyon gets one version, one truck, one thing. All right, so here we go. I want you to sit down. Take a deep breath. This threw me for a loop. Reservations for the 2023 GMC Canyon AT4X Edition 1 are open now, with MSRP, the starting MSRP price at $63,350. That's a lot of moolah. I mean, I have a Chevy Silverado crew cab outside high country trim that retails for $68,000. That's the highest trim they have in the Silverado. Wow, that is a lot of money. MSRP for the other 2023 Canyon trims start around $40,000. That's more reasonable. But again, only elevation, AT4, Denali, AT4X. There's nothing else. So there's no diesel. Again, the diesel they said got killed in Colorado because they didn't need the performance off-road. The performance of the 2.7-liter 4-cylinder turbo was just as good as the diesel. I'm going to wait to see what fuel economy is like because I don't believe that so much. But that's what they're saying. So that's what details I have for you right now today on the 2023 GMC Canyon. I can't wait to drive it. I'll be curious. I mean, if she's going to be full off-road trip, which, I mean, honestly, mid-size trucks work out better off-road. They fit better in the trails. They fit better, maneuvering. When you're doing like straight up Baja, like long distance in the desert, size doesn't matter. But for most Americans who live like in the woods or in Michigan or Minnesota or someplace, the Canyon fits perfectly. I'm just really surprised at $63,000. $63,000. It's more than my full-size crew cab Tundra I bought. More than the full-size crew cab F50 Power Boost I bought 2 years ago. Wowzer. All right, hold on. Time out. I ran to have dinner, came back, realized they actually sent us photos of the other trim levels, some video of other photos. So let me put them on the screen. I wrote the story on pickuptrucktalk.com, and I put these in a gallery. So let's go ahead and talk about these. You're going to see on your screen, you'll see the 3 different trims that they're showing of the GMC Canyon. Middle one, the bull bar, is going to obviously be your Canyon AT4X, the special edition. And so we see that LED light bar, kind of a cool look to it. We have the come up winch, which interesting. I just haven't heard of those guys before. We have the regular tires, AT4X badging. I've been driving. We have the storage in the bed, like we showed you in the video. Underbody camera. We have the winch set up. Multimatic disc SV shocks. We have driving through the canyon. It's so much AT4X. It's incredible. Here we go. We have a different version. Thank goodness, different version. This is AT4. This should be just the base AT4. So there you go. Yep, without all the bull bar and all the side rails and all the weird stuff they have going on. You have no winch, but you do have a lot of the same features. The bed storage. We had the 33-inch tires. So 32-inch tires. 33 and AT4X. This is the Denali trim. So you can see that's what Denali trim is going to look like. You see the Denali badging on the side. We have some running boards there as well. There's your new front end of the Denali. We see another version of it. LED lights on the Denali as well as AT4X and AT4X Edition 1. I believe I recall that correctly. There's some interior badging at AT4. This looks like Denali trim inside of what that'll look like. There you go. There's full Denali trim, or no, excuse me, AT4 trim. They just put these so confusing. Why can't I just have each trim individually? AT4, there's Denali bed. Different, we have 4 tie-down hooks there. There's Denali. And there's a Denali trim. You can see the differences. See that wood grain, the different styling below, above the driver's side, or the passenger side glove box. See it a little bit different there too. Digital rear mirror as well. And with Denali and Denali. So that, I actually like the Denali quite a bit. There's your sunroof. This is the first time I ever offered a sunroof in a midsize truck. It's really weird. GM's got a really interesting thing with sunroofs. They don't do panoramic moonroofs, only barely a sunroof. I don't know what the deal is, but there you go. There are the 3 trucks there on the screen, and unfortunately, I do not have a version of the Elevation. I don't have it. That's what I got on the screen. So there you go. Boom. Addendum. Different trim levels that you wanted to see. Yeah, I know you did. I don't know. Put your comments down below. What do you guys think? Also, check out the videos over here. Website down below. pickuptrucktalk.com. As always, thanks for watching. We will see you down the road. Or I will see you down the road. All right, that's it. I'm out. Keep me off the stage.